Hey you guys, it's Sam, and I want to talk to you about a topic I'm really passionate about: pain. How it hurts for me to draw, how you can hurt yourself drawing, and how you can avoid hurting yourself while drawing. I'm seeing this Sketchbook Slam challenge going around, which is a really cool challenge, but also really scary. So I'm going to talk about that all the while going over my sketchbook from September to December of 2016. Now, a lot of you guys might not know this, but I actually have a ganglion cyst in my right wrist. And what that is kind of gross. It's like this bubble, and it's got like this liquid. It's really nasty. I'm not going to go into details, but it's not fun. And it's under my lunate bone, which is like right here. And it's pretty painful. And I really don't want you guys to experience this pain, because if I draw, if I type, a lot of things can make it worse, and that's kind of why I'm a little bit concerned about this new hype about the Sketchbook Slam challenge. So it's important to, for artists to draw and sketch and practice and work on improving, but it doesn't help if you don't take care of your health. Drawing a lot can be really damaging to various parts of your body: your fingers, your hand, your wrist, your arm, your back. So it's really important to notice when you're feeling any sort of pain, because it's not like exercising. It's not like going to the gym and getting a nice burn, a workout, that sort of thing. It's not like that at all. If you're experiencing pain in any of your fingers or in your wrist, you have to stop. We don't have muscles in our fingers or in our wrist. It's just tendons and connective tissues, and those do not heal like muscles heal. So it's important to pay attention to your body and listen to it. Ideally, you'll want to take breaks before you experience any pain. And by take breaks, I mean not just stop drawing, but it's also a good idea to do various forms of stretching and exercising. And by exercising, I mean like lifting weights. Things like yoga or Tai Chi or something like that can not only be healthy for you and your body and your mind, but also for your whole drawing arm. If you need to, you can talk to a physical therapist or some sort of physical trainer, so they can teach you the proper ways to go about doing the stretches, exercises, that sort of thing. There's also lots of tutorials on YouTube that I've found of various people talking about sort of stretches that you can do for your wrists specifically. But I definitely advise talking with a professional about it as well, especially if you're already experiencing pain. And by experiencing pain, I mean fingers, wrist, arm, back, anything in relation to drawing or sitting down for long periods of time. If you have trouble with focusing, or maybe you get like too focused, perhaps have a friend or family member help you out, remind you, hey, it's time to stop, you need to take a break. Or you can set an alarm, maybe something that's really loud and annoying, so you'll want to shut it off, and then that will remind you, oh hey, it's time for a break, I need to stop. You want this to be a long-term thing. You want to be able to draw well until you are old and gray. I know it can feel difficult and you're impatient. You're like, I want to get good now, and the only way to get good is to draw a lot. But you do seriously need to think of your long-term health and safety of your body. Speaking from my experience, speaking from experience of other artists I've talked to who have it even way worse than me, pretty much all of us regret really pushing ourselves. Like, yeah, some of us can draw really great, and we're way better than we used to be, and we got here faster, but it's not worth the detriment to your health. Every day I am afflicted with this. Every day I suffer from this. And every day I feel pain because of this. That's not something I want you guys to experience. And getting rid of this problem isn't easy either. For me specifically, because I have a ganglion cyst, I have very few options, and all of them are temporary. Other people have things like arthritis, or maybe they've done some other sort of damage to their hands or wrists. So this is a serious problem, and we need to treat it seriously, especially for young artists who don't even think about this. Art is fun, and it can be magical, and it can be a blast to do. and it's great when you can draw a lot. So you'll want to be able to do this for as long as possible, and you'll want to enjoy for as long as possible. I love drawing, and I love drawing a lot, and I love being able to draw and do so many things, and I would enjoy it a lot more if I didn't have to keep stopping because it hurts too much. So if you didn't get the point already, I just really don't want you guys in my shoes. So do your research, look up exercises for your hands and your wrist and your arms, look up proper sitting postures so you can know how to sit, because sitting also affects how your body reacts to you drawing. You can really injure your back or other things depending on how you sit, especially long term. Another thing you can consider doing is getting an easel. There are some small ones for pretty cheap that you can find at local art stores or on Amazon, just some sort of tabletop ones to get you off of the table and not leaning over so much. That can really help your back and your posture, and you'd also draw things more accurately. Speaking from experience, if you have something laying flat on the table and you're drawing at an angle, then you're kind of seeing things at an angle, so when you lift the paper up to be flat, it looks really skewed. Another thing you can do is start to draw using your entire arm and not your wrist. I know that's kind of something you grew up doing where we just write like that or draw like this, but it really makes a difference to get your whole arm into it. You can test out starting out by just your forearm, but I really recommend the whole arm. It can take some getting used to, and obviously that won't work out for every type of drawing. Like if you want to get really tiny details, it's difficult to use your whole arm, but if you can do that for as much as possible, I definitely recommend that too. I don't want to discourage people from doing the Sketchbook Slam challenge. I think it's potentially a lot of fun. I think it could be a blast, and you can learn a lot and you can do a lot, but I also really want to emphasize the importance of your health. And if you are really young and live with your parents, I recommend talking to them about this. Say that this is really important to you, and that this is for your own health and safety, and see if they can get you in with a physical therapist. I want you guys to have fun, but I also want you guys to be safe. So if you guys take anything away from this, then just take breaks. Take breaks often, take breaks regularly, give your body some time to recover. And if you feel any pain in your fingers, wrist, potentially other places too, depending on your body, please stop. Give your body some time to recover. Remember, we're not meant to be drawing full-time 24/7. That's not what our bodies were built for. So we gotta work around that. And if any of you guys are currently suffering with any of these issues, please try and seek out help. These stretches and exercises and everything have been really helpful for me. So see if you can get in with somebody and talk to people about it. Find out what you have, find out what potential solutions are, or maybe remedies to help curb the problem, because I want all of you to have fun and be safe drawing. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys found this talk helpful. Please, please, please take care of yourself. If you really want to improve at drawing, you really gotta take care of your body too. And I hope you guys like to look into my sketchbook. I know I didn't talk about it, but it's various stuff from Inktober, my cover of my novel, and my studies from my face shapes tutorial. And if you guys want to see my current sketchbook pages, I recommend going on my Patreon page and becoming a patron. It helps support future content as well as helps me buy art supplies, and you guys can get access to my sketchbook pages, works in progress, tutorials, and loads of other stuff. So I hope you consider checking it out. And hey, you, new person, if you like art-related videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And thanks so much for watching, guys! Bye!